Is British chili con carne any better? Oh, come on. My mouth's watering. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're answering, is the British chili con carne actually better? We're making British chili con carne. Easy recipe. Now, back in the day, we all grew up knowing how to make chili con carne, spag bol. They were the go-tos. So we're going to do it right now. And we're going to answer that question. Is it better? We got beef mince. Now, the chilies vary around the world, you know, and if you're in America and all the rest of it, you're using chunky meat. And you're not using beans. We got red kidney beans. And for all the Americans that say it's a bean chili, how can it be a bean chili? We've got beef mince. Right, let's crack on. You want a pan and you need a lid. We're going to put a lid on this. Olive oil. Now, we didn't use olive oil. We just used any old oil back in the day. But, you know, there you go. Olive oil. And we're going to be going in there onions. No, you don't need to wait. And we're going to give those a saute. Posh word. We're going to stir fry them, and if we get a little bit of colour on there, fabulous. If not, we're not worried. Now, there are different variations of British chili con carne, but roughly the same. We might put a couple of ingredients in here that you don't use, but worth trying if you're going to make one. Up to you. And I'm sure there are other ingredients used, like diced carrots and things, which I've seen. Because basically you can chuck anything in a chili con carne. Onions, 6 to 8 minutes. Nice and steady. Soften up. Bit of colour. Decent flavour. Now, how many did make chili con carne back in the day? You know, I was lucky with the crowd that I was with. We used to make a huge pan full of this either on Thursday or Friday morning. Nip out to work, have 3 or 4 on the way back. Sit down, have chili con carne on rice with garlic bread. So easy. As per anything like this, curries or chili, always better the next day. Always. Freezes very well. Ooh, we're going exotic. We're going in there with some garlic. Little stir around. Fabulous. In there, your beef mince. Start cooking and breaking it down. Now we want a browning on here if we can get it on. Come on. Little bit of seasoning on this one, salt and pepper. And obviously salt and pepper to taste. Okay, we can start putting some spices in there. Chili powder, as much or as little as you like. We are making a chili, but everybody's got different taste levels. In there, cumin. We want some smoked paprika. Some dried oregano. We're going to hit that up with some sugar, and you'll see why in a minute. It's because we're using a decent amount of tomato puree. So we're going to bring that in. We're going to give that a little blooming in there with that. Oh yeah, that smells wonderful. That smells wonderful. You got that cumin and that chili in there. Oh yeah. Oh, and that smoky paprika's coming through. Oh, that is wonderful. In there. a couple of tablespoons of tomato puree or paste. And you want to be bringing that in. We want to be cooking that in there. That gives it a really nice depth of flavour in there if you cook it and not just chuck fluid all over it. Only for about a minute, no more. Flavour in. Henderson's or Worcester, up to you. There you go. That's a boost of flavour in there. We've got a couple of tins of tomatoes, whole tomatoes, but you can use chopped. In with the juice first, and then we're going to chop the tomatoes. Give that a little stir through our mixture in there. Nothing's going to stick and burn. Look at that. Here we go. It's coming together. Fabulous. As per always, pair of scissors in there. Chop up your tomatoes. No mess. In there. Finish them off in there if you want smaller. That's up to you. Give it a little stir in. Nice and steady. Now, Bovril or Marmite. I'm going Marmite, and you want a teaspoon. Oh, look at that. Optional if you don't have it, you ain't putting it in, but it gives a fantastic umami depth of flavour in there. And always lick the spoon. Fabulous. Okay, there's no veggies in here. Now, what you would do, you would use red capsicums or bell peppers, but I've got a little bit of a mixture. We're going to put those in. I'm using them up. And we've got kidney beans. Now, a lot of recipes back in the day always said, put kidney beans in for the last 10 minutes. But these things are like bullets. Chuck them in now. Stir them in. That is looking like a panful of goodness right there. And are you ready for this one? Chocolate. Chocolate chips. You don't need much, and you can actually use a teaspoon of instant coffee, or you could put a teaspoon of cocoa in there. And we want to be going in there with some beef broth. Beef broth made out of the cubes, made out of powder, gravy granules, up to you. And we are just going to give that a cooking. Bring it up to a simmer, stick a lid on, cook it a minimum of 45 minutes. In that 45 minutes, you're going to be taking the lid off and you're going to give it a stir. And then after 45 minutes, all these beans and everything will be cooked. And if you want a thicker chili, you're going to cook it uncovered. There you go. Okay, we've been simmering low and slow. Look at that. That is what we are talking. Look at that. British chili con carne. Oh, yeah. That is awesome. Time to serve the British way. The British way, some cheddar on there. And a little splurge of sour cream on there. Oh yeah, look at that goodness. Is British chili con carne any better? Oh, come on. My mouth's watering. Oh, that is exquisite. Oh yeah, cheese, sour cream, chili, bit of rice, come on. off the charts. That is superb. What a fabulous meal. Oh yeah. That is absolutely amazing. What do I think? Is British chili con carne any better? If you're British, it is better. Come on, it's absolutely fantastic. Chili, the same the world over. Cumin, chili powder. Okay, we're using mince instead of steaked cubed. We've got the cheddar on there with a little bit of sour cream. Sour cream goes on chili everywhere else. We use kidney beans, you know. In Americas, you know, there's all sorts of stuff in there. You've still got your onions, you've got your pepper, jalapenos, whatever. You know, chili the world over is an easy dish, simple, it's comforting, and obviously it can be as warming as you like. There you go, that is a superb, easy one. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends and tell them how easy it is to make British style chili con carne. And there's 100 ways to make this. You can put whatever you want in, to be quite fair. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, catch you in the next video. Amazing.